Hello. Welcome to this very stream. I am still very annoyed at my lack of filing system for OBS, and I may figure out how to actually downgrade my version of OBS so I can get my precious folders back. Legs. Rob Legs. Fun fact, he's so tall, he is clipping through the, he's clipping into the select cart text. I think the text is in front of it though, so he's not been, he is being obscured rather than the text itself. The reason I'm doing legs out of all carts is A, I already had a thumbnail of it. And I created a short today. I'm going too fast on my shorts. I've already created 2 of the next week's shorts. So I create my shorts about a week in advance or a week and a half in advance. And I am now like a week and a half in advance. So, yeah. We got a bit crazy. Also, I had to actually... The save file on the American ROM of my Mario Kart DS on the R4 cart didn't have Rob unlocked, so I had to quickly port the file over. Is legs with Bowser taller? That's what I think he is, actually. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Bowser. Crouch down. Is this funnier? Bowser or Rob? Start a poll. Bowser. Group. Guys, who should we run with? I see a Rob and a Bowser in the chat. I've created a poll. Also, I need to check something. So we've got obviously this file here. Is it different? Then we've got Wii U speedrun, which I don't know if it has a different set of things. Is this is not the right layer. We need Wii U DS speedrun vertical. Where is it? There it is. So is this the same as this? Yeah, it must be because it's Marshmallow. We did Marshmallow last week. Because I feel like everyone's being really confused. Like the time before the Marshmallow, I was like, I need to check that. I'm not gonna make my 4th video about my capture card. There's a short next week. Is it a short next week? Technically, it's not about the capture card. It's technically about it's a shortification of the DS recording methods. So, yeah. Anyway, this is a really close poll. 7 votes. I think it may actually be literally 4-3. So if anyone else, there's 10 viewers. Someone can swing the votes in their favor. Or swing the votes to even. That was end the poll. Apparently, we're running with Bowser. I guess we'll just run with this suite of things in order, easy. Bro, I'm milking it. I mean, I gotta make my money back on it. It wasn't cheap. Also, this thing is indeed with the capture card. So, that's fun, isn't it? I can close the screen and it makes it go white. I also don't think I've actually closed this DS a lot. If you've been at MKDS network, you've probably seen the image of Curseness. Which is indeed next week's video, which is indeed using the capture card DS. So it's technically not about the DS, it is indeed using the capture card DS though. And we are ready to roll. Make sure my global hotkeys are on, because that for some reason always turns off. What's the live stream turning off my global hotkeys? Okay, we've got a 30-track speedrun. Are you guys ready? I have this blanket I've got that I'm not using. That's sitting on the back of my chair. It's currently a bit uncomfortable, but I'm just going to throw it on the back of the chair. My cables and everything is currently a bit of a mess, so my room's a bit of a mess. Everything's a bit of a mess, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, legs. Oh my god, he's so tall. Now, so I had to record some footage with this kart, and I did on Delfino Square, which is a very like hard snake track. I have not screwed in this motherboard enough. The A button is indeed a bit hard to press down on, but it's fine. I can live with it for an hour. This kart was not fun. So this kart's fast, but not... Is this kart the fastest? I don't remember. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't know. This kart has free luck. And... this kart is goaded on whip. Is that because you got free mushrooms for shortcut and it's just fast? And this thing has terrible off-road. Which is probably going to be the worst part about this. Like, the BLS already has kind of bad off-road, but this thing's, like, bad. Worse. Leg. Technically, it's multiple legs. Really, the only red shell that was taken by second place was from the first item box. And by the time we get protection, it's like, oh, he gets no more. Yeah, I need to screw on the motherboard slightly more. This bad. Not gonna stop the run for it. Oh, we get to do maintenance at like 11:45. Ow, ow. Also, bad acceleration. There's also some tiny legs fit into this kart. I mean, who in Mario Kart DS has legs? Please give me that golden. Now the good thing about the legs is that we get good item luck. So we're gonna get something good here. Like, that's pretty good. Waluigi dry bones? I don't think... Waluigi has legs but no feet. I think only Toad, Dreebones, and Shy Guy have feet. But arguably they don't have legs. I don't know why, but I just suck at Yoshi Falls. If anything, you should find a way to do Luigi's Mansion of Infinite Square shortcuts on 100cc so you can flex online. Why? The Luigi's Mansion one would be a far cooler flex than Alpino Square one. Doesn't look like that Alpino Square one barely saves any time. I suppose you should say flexing, so... I said nothing about the feet. Yeah, you are creative. I was talking about the legs. I wonder if Bowser actually have quite short legs. It's just he's such a massive creature. Whoa, this is controlled in a weird style. You're barely late. We're 4 minutes into the speed run. Oh my god. You don't know if Delfino Square works? Doesn't Delfino Square have like the most dodgiest of the three wall-assisted super bounce shortcuts? Like, it's just stupid. Why people play this track? I'm doing a pretty awful job at it. I am in legs, but... This track is crazy. I'll agree with that. Noise. See, as soon as I play anything other than like standard dry bones, my lines just go in the bin. Something that's really strange about Mario Kart DS's, no, not Mario, the Nintendo DS's buttons I found out, is that they all just use the same mold or anything. Like, if you take apart a DS Lite, you have to put the buttons back in the same spot. But if you do, like, with the original DS, you can just put the buttons in any place. For some reason. But not the D-pad. The D-pad, you have to orientate correctly. I need to put. I forgot to put the prediction down of what carts, what placement do you think this thing will have in the tier list? I just think it's gonna be simple. Like, I think it's gonna be slightly worse than standard dry bones. I don't know what the time of the standard dry bones was, but I feel like this will be worse, even though it's like way faster. Like, it's like one of the fastest carts in the game, and standard dry bones like the second slowest. Damn, we're already into the negative time. That ain't great. Oh, if I had my drift come out correctly, that would have been an epic dodge. There is a red shell, unfortunately, on its way. I had Labubu's MKDS. You know what? I haven't actually heard about Labubu since I recorded the Rainbow Road video. And I was having a KFC in my car, and the radio was playing a talk show about Labubus. The answer is no. Hell's a Labubu. You know, like how like Stanley bottles were like a trend for Instagram pictures? Think of that, except they're even more land wasteful. What's another term I can use for it? What about try-hard beanie babies? Every collectible is just trying to become the next Beanie Babies, but like, in my opinion, they look ugly. Oh, they got so much charm. I mean, like, they got some charm, but it's not like cute. It's something you go at. But yeah, I'm not porting it to Mario Kart DS. If I was to port it to Mario Kart DS, I would have done like 6 months ago, which shows how out of date you are. Hey YouTube, could you fix your mobile if you can't do what you're typing? My YouTube desktop is been broken since the UI update. Where like, it'll just show whenever it gets like the end of the video, it shows like the next recommended videos. I don't like how it only shows 3 just in absolutely massive size. But the videos will actually be too low, and I can't click on the timeline. And yeah, it's just absolutely bonkers. So Beanie Babies all over again. That's why I said try hard Beanie Babies. But the thing is, Beanie Babies are kind of made to be like for children, and adults made the stock market out of them somehow. But I think Labubus are trying to be like the stock market part, again, actually going to make it actually decent product that people were like, this is actually worth collecting. Can you PRB with with legs? Not having its buttons lines. I've also got it. The on desktop, it's like enhanced over YouTube, which to be honest, I barely use. Lightning. So we're just not bothering with a shortcut. Not with this thing. This thing has terrible off-road. We're getting so many triple bananas because of the free item luck. Firefox user by chance? Hell yeah. To be honest, I just like using Firefox because like it means that like uBlock Origin's just like kind of guaranteed to work. So I do have Chrome on this computer as well. Basically, if I want to have music, well, nice. While in a YouTube call, I have Chrome set to way lower audio than Firefox. And yeah, the ad block on there's like an ad block literally called like ad blocker on Chrome, and it's just like it's just good. Use Edge. One thing that's really funny, I saw today about a post being like, oh, how to de-Google and de-corporation your lifestyle. And you know, it's like for a lot of just like general social media, it's just it lists alternatives. Like, you know, for Twitter it shows blue sky and some other thing that was also blue because people aren't creative with colors. But then for YouTube, it's like just use like Revance. It's like there's no alternative to YouTube. I just find that really funny. Are you the only one lagging? I haven't actually dropped any frames, so I'm like epic. So it's obviously a you problem, LOL. Anyway, in my opinion, as browsers as like, you know, that looks weird. On my opinion on browsers as like a functional application, like there's really no difference between them. God, this thing is hard to maneuver. On Cube's precious legs pinball. How on earth did I not get hit? That was immense. How did I not? What on earth is this Waluigi pinball race? It's been slow as hell, is what it feels like. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Cool. As soon as someone made me talk about how I'm not dropping frames, I started dropping frames. Curse you. I think I need to complain to Telstra so mean. Like, why is it just like, why is the upload bad? have another video suggestion? I don't think I've used any of your video suggestions. But go on. I think the host might be dying. I just saw my my kilobits per second reading go to 0. So yeah, this is the joys of living in Australia. Yay, blue shot dodge. Whoa, cook. I hope that blue shot dodge made it in. When the internet comes back to being good-ish, it's not. Make sure you refresh your pages or whatever, because YouTube likes... One thing I noticed like between YouTube and Twitch is like YouTube will make you play everything, even when delayed, but like Twitch will give you skipping to keep you up to the live broadcast. So yeah. The internet may have recovered. I wouldn't give the whole full clear though. Yeah, nah. Well, that was unintentional, but we'll take it. Time safe. I thought the numbers are going out of Bowser, rather like they're covering Bowser rather than being like above. You have an actual and serious, not silly streams. I can always do a stream suggestions. They haven't really been going well. There's not been a lot of streams. It's kind of just been like speedrunning Mario Kart DS, speedrunning mission mode, and Super Circuit. Cube, I can't even do PRB. Give it up for 5% of the stream of drop. Give it up 5% of frames dropped on the stream. Play Mario Kart, there's absolutely nothing going on. I do increasingly more unnatural things, or gaslighting until it's vanilla. I would never lie about playing unmodified Mario Kart DS. See Black to clit through Bowser. Actually, I think another thing is also I can't actually get the correct timing for the startup boost, which is a problem because I think like a startup boost is like a 5-frame window, and I think a super bounce has like a 2-frame window. That was unfortunate. This card sucks. What's worse, this card or my internet? Settings. Output. Drop the bitrate of arbitrary amount. 1400. I need to click back into stream so I can see it. Oh, I've accidentally hidden my frame counter. The blooper actually did something? No, I think that's just bad timing. I don't know why it hid. That is the name Red Ghost, if I translate the numbers. Anyway, my stream preview is gone. Oh, I've fallen off. Oh no, the bitrate's even worse. Don't you love trying to do a goddamn stream and Australian internet's been like, hello, how are you? The stream was delayed, like... The thing was, I spent when the internet was doing good, uploading the TikTok upload for the, Ramby Rider short. And so I was like... And I was like, oh, hang on a minute, I can probably do a stream with this internet. No, I can't. Goddamn internet comes in like, we see you actually are using the internet, so we decide to actually throttle the internet because we realize you're uploading something more than a Word document. So, like, please stop that. God. And now I'm only on 4 viewers and I've fallen off again. TikTok sapped all my bandwidth. Yeah. Anyway, that was a really bad TikTok clock race. Upload a Word document to gaslight the internet. I hope my internet hasn't been by a snake because I have not seen a snake in my area. I've seen blue tongue lizards. Actually, no, the blue tongue lizard disappeared for a bit. You never used? I've never used like the TikTok like algorithm. I'm indifferent to TikTok really. It's just like, it's a platform. I feel sorry for TikTok because like it kind of like invented the vertical video trend, and then these two big companies have been like, oh, that's a nice format you've got there. And we seem to be, you know, having people upload stuff to your platform, so wouldn't it be a shame if you just, you know, took the format? Oh, you're Rhythm. That was a weird direction to get hit in. Oh, I stopped dropping frames. Woo! Casual reminder to make sure you stop driving into Goombas! Refresh your pages to make sure the internet's actually at the correct time. You can easily tell by looking at like the time on screen versus like the time on your thing. Maybe like a minute behind or something. YouTube's just fun like that. No, if you're in like 10 seconds, that'd be fine. It's like, I think like 7 seconds is like typical broadcast average. I don't like Mario Circuit. No, blue shot, that was very good. And we're already thing behind. I mean, that makes sense. We seem to be losing about 1 lap worth of time every cup. Like on the Mushroom Cup, we went to red on Luigi's Mansion 3rd lap. On Flower Cup, we went red on the 2nd lap of Shroom Ridge. Here we've gotten to red on the start of Airship Fortress. You tried to fast forward 240 seconds Yeah, that's another way of doing it. I don't yeah, I could also just like, you know, do what I like to call the sponsorship special. Oh, damn it, wall. How long did we do on the BLS? Ow. Ooh, mushroom. Yay. Anyway, I rediscovered a ROM that I had on my computer that I made. Technically I just made it because I wanted to, but I did send it to Abel. I think Abel did run it and nothing came of it. Which was replacing the cart in every Mario Kart DS mission with Drybone's Egg 1. And I may do that as my next stream. I mean, I could also do I'm torn between doing more Super Circuit or doing this mission mode with Egg 1. And I don't know if every mission was even possible because you have the problem of like 7-6. Whoa, I got a super bounce. Not a wall says a super bounce, just a regular one. I do want to see if I can learn the I do want to try and maybe learn how to do the Wario Stadium bounce shortcut. For 32 track, because I think that would be a bit of fun. Even though it takes like no time at all, and it's like I already have such a hard time on Wario Stadium. It's like I don't really need to add a complicated shortcut into the mix. As because, you know, I don't do PRB, so I don't actually have good lines for it. I didn't have a second mini turbo? Damn. How do a mission mode on weekend? You're busy on other days and streaming in the middle of the week. I may try doing that. I don't remember what the opinions on the mission mode streams are, because, you know, speedruns are weird things to stream. Because, like, yeah, it's just like once you kind of see a speedrun of a game, there's not really that much difference each time you see it. So they're not a very re-engaging stream topic for viewers. Especially something like 32 track. 32 track is violently boring. I don't think I can do that with this thing. You guys like that snipe? Ow. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on the last video I uploaded, the JPEG collision damage? Because that video was kind of a strange one. Like, typically I wouldn't really upload a video. It just had absolutely nothing going on in it. But I kind of need a video to upload this week, and that is as good an idea as I'm gonna get. And I don't really know why I did a rant at the start about social media. Social media reposting. And I don't know why I used the old Tate set. I mean, the Tate set train. Ow. The Tate set train footage from like a year and a half ago as the subject for that. I did a really funny video the day I recorded that train, that Southern Cross going over the escalator and the train was going through. And I was recording on my phone, and you see people in the, like on the platform the train was going through being like, what on earth was that train horn? You see this red train coming through. But yeah, I've been having a bit of fun with the editing of some videos. I've been started going a bit crazy on the text on YouTube Shorts. I've started adding some flair. Obviously, you won't see it until the Sunday video, next Sunday, which I'll spoil it now, is PRB, or how to do PRB in Mario Kart DS. And I kind of went crazy on the start of the short with the text. So I do wonder if adding slightly more engaging text will increase the video's performance? That was unfortunate. Ugh. One in 5 people aren't Shadow? What's that for, Shadow? Ing. Surely this car can pull the lap free shortcut. It should be able to. It is fast. It should be fast and have enough MT. Watching Hyphen fail is boring. Yeah. Especially when it's not that fun failing. Because like this is a decent kart. Yeah, it's not like when I'm playing with the absolute garbage and it's failing and it's like funny because it's like I get to yell at the kart being bad. No, this thing is just like, oh well. I'm just not used to it. Like, yeah, this annoying turn. This kart just should not stick on it. Look how angled Bowser is. What? I've been finding the shortcut a lot. I think I may need to refigure out what that shortcut actually is, because I think I've been messing up the alignment on it on several times. Because I've also got to learn it for mission mode, the Bowser one. I got some with all 4 of those things. Nice. So yeah, I think I may need to re-examine the checkpoint map for Bowser Castle. So I thought the alignment of that was pretty good. Maybe I was too angled. I didn't actually get enough distance. Greetings from the PC. My computer doesn't have a fancy name. I just call it a computer. Really good about Rainbow Rosie. It's like, oh damn it. Really good about Rainbow Rosie. You can place the your like bananas and things on those like the center of the track. It like stops red shells and things. Call your computer's funny names. What's that banana? No, I don't think I did. You call your computer's funny names. I actually as well. I kind of when I've got a second PC that's nearly up and running because I don't actually have RAM for it. I will say though, the what on earth? The Fujitsu tablet, laptop, Windows 8 device you've been seeing is comedically called iPad. And that's about all the lore. I think my phone's also called iPhone. Despite the fact that it's very clearly an Android. Like, whenever I need to turn on a hotspot, it just appears as iPhone. How many times do I get line into a blue shell? It's really unfortunate. Like, goddamn lightning and blue shell being like, oh, you gotta wait 30 seconds. It's like, it sucks. Now onto the bad tracks. I wonder if this would be better or worse for the retros than it has been for the nitros. It's been pretty bad for the nitros. I think I've also been on the unluckiest, or unluckier side of the carts. With the blue shell, will there be a lining by Peach? Whew. That was bad. Few hits of the off-road, but yeah. And a fun blue shell dodge. I think the funniest part about my computer setup is my mouse being this J-Burrows thing, which is just the cheap brand for Officeworks, which is just the most generic sounding store ever. But I love it because it has it's a wireless, it's a regular USB dongle wireless mouse. And it what is it? And the J-Burrows name on the back of it is nearly completely rubbed off. Ow. Ow. You took my item box. I am pondering when I do get a stick of RAM. What? When I do get a stick of RAM for the second computer, if I should if I should install Linux on it. We're getting absolutely battered by the items on this race. Yeah, if I should try installing a version of Linux on it for the lols. Like, my current, like, my main PC is Windows 10. I've got on the 1-year extended security updates. I haven't done the 4 letters, starts with L. I think it has a C in it. And I think the other 2 letters are T and S. I haven't done that thing for it yet because I just want to make sure that's completely safe, whatever it is. But yeah, currently I need to buy or find some RAM for that computer. Probably only going to like 16 gigs. It's not the most. It's a computer from. It's essentially the computer I got in 2021. And considering that the computer is now basically only had 1 in 10th upgrade, because I got a motherboard and RAM upgrade in 2023, or was it 2024? One of those 2 years. And then I got given a computer that wasn't going to be used to go and put whatever parts I could from it, and it had a graphics card I could use and DDR3 RAM and motherboard I couldn't use. So yeah, I've also got a motherboard that has DDR3 RAM. I can't do anything with it. Actually, I haven't checked what the CPU in it is, but considering that the fan is currently not not actively pressing on the CPU, I'm suspicious and we'll probably need to buy thermal paste for it, but I don't really intend to use it. But hey, I got an additional +10 and minus a super on my graphics card, so yeah. You want a session for Linux, Mint, Debian, Debian. Replace is always a good idea. Yeah, just so I'm not gonna really use the computer. I'll kind of just put like a note saying don't use unless the fan is good. But hey, I also got a either way, I got a big case, and a power supply upgrade. Oop, I need to hit the button. And considering that to actually upgrade my computer, I was going to need a case and power supply upgrade. Gained a case. The case will be plenty big enough because I don't know about motherboard sizes. And if the power supply is good enough, then like hell yeah. And then I just got a very mild power graphics card update. Bowser looks so tall. That's why we chose it over Rob. The reason why Fish is funnier is because I stole a pre-existing Mario Kart. I stole someone else's joke and made it worse. And that's what makes the Fish funny. It's the fact that it's just a blatant ripoff. Yeah, but you're ripping off my ripoff of the joke. Also with the computer, that was the first time I actually technically built a computer, but I really didn't do that much. I just kind of remembered what power supply sockets I plugged in and out of and just like reconnected them. So, why me? So it was really just like, I just transplanted the guts of the two computers to each other. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, and it's a lot less scary than starting with like a pile of computer parts and being like, ugh. Also, the wiring in this computer was so nice. I'm so glad I was able to keep it. Thank God for the lightning blue shell combo. Yeah, this car's just really just too big. It's too tall, I mean. Is this like the tallest Mario Kart kart? I think that's also funny is that a lot of like the other small Mario Karts, Mario Kart DS karts is a confusing sentence. I mean, I did put the word kart in the thumbnail. It's funny. Woo. Whoa. Building a PC is a humbling experience. You learn to appreciate what makes a computer think just by assembly. Yeah, I can't agree with that. Most cards are pretty horizontal design, so there's not much competition. Yeah, this card's just goofy. God, this thing is... Oh yeah, we're gonna be spending the entire tree of Baby Park in the red. Let's go. We haven't done Bowser Castle yet. We're celebrating too early for Baby Park. A little bit more than a pre-built, yeah. The sad part about the new PC is I got rid of the DS power supply, and my RAM no longer peaks through the ventilation vent. So now there's basically the RGB on my RAM is useless. It was set to green for no reason whatsoever. Am I aware that an entire community server was formed thanks to my channel? You talking about the normal server, or are you saying that someone else has created a Hyphen Hoik server so that they can talk behind my back? I am very confused. Unfortunate. Damn it! Sucks! How good is this thing at Baby Park? I've been doing a ton of upgrades to just like... Upgrades is kind of the wrong word. Improvements to just my room. I got monitor runners for my monitors, and that's like... And that was just opportunistic. Oh, the options are for like $10. They're not the fancy monitor runners where you can like easily move them around. They're just like the static ones where you can move them horizontally. They're not really vertically. And now means my main monitor is actually installed upside down so they're aligned. Oh, I thought that red shell was going after Wario, which is why I was really concerned about it. Let me in! Thank you. Do I remember the group chat? You formed that into a server? I do not remember this group chat. I don't even know what it's about. Hey, this thing could be big shells. Hey, that was a really good Cooper Beach. But yeah, with the upgrades, so like everything, I'm renovating how I record like the shelf style shorts and technically shelfware videos. Like rather than doing it on my desk, I've now got another table in the corner of my room where the Hyphen in between shelf used to be, so that shelf has been taken out. What on earth? And yeah, so now hopefully I can maybe start making more shelfware videos. I don't know, but I can definitely do more shelfware style shorts. Even though I've already been doing a lot of it. It just makes filming them a bit easier because I'm not dealing with it being on a couch and I have to kneel down. I do need to figure out a better way on how to capture my camera because I really hate the mini HDMI to HDMI converter I've got. It's just a small little tacker. Hey! You can actually fast forward a live stream. Ah yeah, casual reminder. It's not 3.4 frames drop. 3.4% of frames drop this stream. The thing I like about Twitch is it gives me a bit rate or a quality or whatever it is, frame rate. It gives me a live readout. Already a negative. This could be worse than standard Mario now I think about it. God, this thing sucks. I've not been having a great time on the legs. Wow, we did not hit the wall somehow. That was nice. Definitely would have happened in the egg. What other things I've talked about? Not really anything else, really. I've been making videos. And trying to think of video ideas. I'm struggling on the video ideas front. I now have 2 weeks to think of the next video rather than 1 week. Even though I'd like to only think about it for 1 week, because then I can actually make it. I do want to make a video talking about Mario Kart DS's like item stat, but I don't inform very well. I don't have a fact-telling voice. Or like, you know, actually drawn out maths explanation type voice. I've got a fun fact trivia voice. And it's really annoying when I can explain like the entire concept of how Mario Kart DS item lock works in like 10 seconds if I wanted to. But I don't really know how to put that into like a 3 to 7 minute video. Not gonna lie, you would like to hear me go into detail. The problem is I don't really know how to go into the detail. I don't really script write very well, and then like, yeah, then I've gotta edit my voice. I hate editing VO. One of the problems with the Hyphen in between series, it included VO, and that was just like, that sucked. I actually got like Piccolix and the other people that like wrote the Mario Kart DS, whatever, the making guide to help me actively write this short, or write the video, not the short. The short I think I could do on my own. I play too much Wiggler time trials. I don't know how to I don't know how to 100cc this track. I've definitely gotten better at controlling this kart over these retro tracks where, you know, I've actually got space to figure out what this kart can actually do. But it's still not great. Banshee Bulwark's going to be what I like to call hell. Lakeford always just has like the least amount of like overtime. I've been really upset that red shell hit me. So currently, what, 5 minutes over the 5 minutes over an hour 40 seconds. So we're gonna be having like an hour 6. You think it's gonna be above an hour? An hour 6? I mean, you think it's gonna be above an hour 7 or below an hour 7? Yeah, there's actually a lot of games where you can get hit by a car. You know, the one time Toad gets hit by a blue shell, the player in 8th got a red shell. No, a green shell actually. It was the mystical 5% chance for the red shell, provided that Peach is in a standard car, which I don't know if she is or not. Oh my god, this is a struggle city. Peak combo on peak track. Fish. Woo. sort of viewer peak spike up for fish, and like honestly, hell yeah. Oh. Fish mentioned? Yep. Oh, I'm already into negative times. Nice. Fish part 2. I feel like my microphone's actually blocking my screen. Which I've been noticing because I keep... Oh my god, this thing doesn't... This thing's short. This thing's a large card, yet it's extremely short for some reason. There's so many fish emojis in the chat, this is so good. Yay, fish part 3. Ah! I do wish YouTube had like some free emojis of like channels, because like it's just such a nice feature that Twitch has that YouTube's like, nah, you gotta become a channel member. It's also literally $1 a month, or whatever that equates to in your local currency-ish. Which, to be honest, is a right old scam for me. Like, I'm being ripped off, which is why I'm making less member-only videos. So I'm like, hang on a minute, it's not worth my time. Which is, to be honest, a self-inflicted problem of that. I'm not making member-only videos because there aren't enough members. And, so it's like, The one good retro in this game, we just had the fish map. It's like €4 after tax, Jesus Christ. Member first videos better than member only videos. Yeah, I can't do the member first videos because I can do them, why not? If it incentivizes one person to join, then hell yeah, I am not getting this. But like, to be honest, like with the member only videos, if I can do something quick and dirty as like a funny little bonus, like when I forgot to put down Fino Square in the video and didn't realize until I was done editing. That's funny. What if I want to do a members only video of that one game of Siege I did with Renock, and then do that again to see how the improvement over 1 year. But man, guys, I can't remember. You get emojis, you get green text, which I can't change. Honestly, I wish you could change what the color of the text would be. That would be like an actually good feature. You get a little card icon next to you. Which, to be honest, the thought of the 1 year one being the sad liner is kind of a I feel like it's kind of the joke that kind of writes itself. Oh, we can do that. Oh, we got a fib and there's a red shell in second. That's a real cool game. And also the fact that like YouTube emojis don't appear in like custom chat boxes. I swear I've seen some like stream clips of the chat boxes having YouTube emojis in them, but like I need to investigate further. But I know like the like with like regular Streamlabs and things like that, it doesn't work. And then you know, one time I was like, I'm gonna contact YouTube support and be like, hey, why is there no custom emoji support for like Streamlabs, despite the fact that you say Streamlabs is like one of your partners? And they're like, we just don't hand out the API. Damn it! It's a red shell. Cool. I don't think the sub 106 was possible. This Bowser is so big. I wonder how much. I wonder if it's slightly better if I had like dry bones, where I can actually see where I'm going. This character takes up so much of the screen. I'm getting battered by items. $106.53. Oh god. That was pain. So, we now have this list. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm surprised this was worse than standard Mario. Where is the BLS? Why is the BLS not on this list? Hold on, we need to find the BLS run and what time that got. That is, not that surprising. It got a... Oop. It need to be this one. ROB-BLS. Got a 106.06. I think I need to, I did run the BLS. That was literally the last stream no, not last stream. The last, the one before it. So it's egg, tank. Also that, why are you at 59.50? Isn't it 58.50 now? How did I do so bad in the BL? The BL sucks. Like, you get hit and you have no acceleration. I'm surprised the Marshmallow and Standard Mario were better than it, though. Did I use driver into the BLs? I think I used Rob. Yeah, I wonder, something must be going wrong with this, just not saving. So how about we properties, select all, copy, and we'll just shove that in. Yeah, just there. Private document. Have it read from a text file instead. That's also probably a smart idea, but it requires me opening a text file. No, yeah, why not? Let's set that up now. Hoiks, we'll put in 20 2024 tuner live split. What was it? We need a new text tone, which is called Kart 32 track times. Edit, paste, save it, close it, minus it. Then we click a U, we click properties. We say read from a text file, and then browse. If we go quick access, it should be just right there. There we go. Can I edit it from here? Nah, pity. Anyway, let's go to the talk zone because I need to take apart this DS to find out that Tuner's still broken as well. That's another plugin that's broken. Tuner was the one that did like the song names. This is called fixing DS. So I need screws. Frankly, this DS is pretty OEM apart from the capture card. You know, I use tri wings in most of my things. This bit is too big. Why am I so blind at telling what that's a Phillips head? There we go. I think this one's still slightly too big, but it fits. Take the battery out. We're now going to do a bunch of screws. No song playing wise, yeah. Good old Lava Reef Zone from Sonic Mania. I really need to consolidate the music playlist for streams because it's kind of just a random hodgepodge of various music. Like, it's arguably too much music, I think. Like, one thing I've really liked with my more recent videos is just the real like, little music I'm using for most videos. Like, I'm not pulling random songs out. I'm just like, I've got a specific suite of like half a dozen songs that's just like the soundtrack of the Hyphen streams. Two of them are both DS battle mode. Okay, we've gone to the DS. We now just need to get the screws and just give them a little turn tighter. They're already pretty tight. I don't want them too tight. That's how I broke the macro. Broke the macro motherboard by having screws too tight. He deserves a veteran discount. For what? That's what I'm wondering. He's old. And fought for us. Don't know what he fought for. But I wish he didn't fight for it. You want to compose the MKDS and... I don't know why I read that as Pikmin. It's very much Pokemon Black and White too. Sound fonts. Yeah. Music, I do like music. I wish I did learn how to actually like do music, but yeah. Kind of problem when like all you learn how to do was video edit it, because it means that you have absolutely nothing to video edit. So you don't really have anything to practice on, because like, you know, I can't script write, so I can't make stuff. I have fallen into my own trap of creativity, of limited creativity. Does this DS work? It should, because I didn't really do anything to it. So guess what we get to do? Guess what? We get to put in this information again. Let's go! It's the capture card. It gets a normal name. Guys, what color? To be honest, one thing is that like the colors look the original DS, the colors look really bad. And like the fun fact with like the TV out is that like when I upload on the TV out, because I actually look at what it looks like on screen, because like yellow on the TV out just looks unintelligible. You just can't see it. We got a pink, we got a red. They're like, why are there so many pinks? That's lavender. Actually, that's a hot pink. That's a normal pink, but on this screen that looks more lavender. That is weird. We got obviously a purple. I do like a purple. I mean, obviously this sample here has a blue shirt, but a lot of samples have purple shirts on. We got a dark blue. We've got dark blue. We got this blue. We got light blue. Can I just say this color here is so DS colored. DS gray is just it's such a nice. Let's go purple. Even though no one said purple. Someone said pink, someone said red, we've gone purple. The year is, sadly, 2025. The day is the 26th. And the month is the 10th, because for some reason this is an American format. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, geez. Well, that's easy to do. My birthday is the 11th. That number. It's soon. Ooh. Okay, yeah, shut down. Actually, let's put a game card in as well. I really gotta cut up another DS case. To have a slightly nice looking thing. A nicer capture card hole. Boom. Look at him. Idiot. There are 20 viewers right now. What? There are 20 viewers will watch me just set up a DS? Whoa, crazy content! I do want to do like some sort of drawing stream with a Nintendo DS pick two chat, but I don't really know how to make that like a good content. You got anything funny in here? Got my JPEG collision. Yo, guys, it's from that video where Moo Farm acted completely differently. No, give me that card. Thank you. Give me the MKDS card. Please run it for several days. If I can get the other computer working, then I could actually, leave it alone. I can also do it on the laptop as well, the Windows 11 laptop. I'm not doing it on the Fujitsu. Yeah, can you tell the collision in this file and this track has been manipulated for like an hour? Some 500 odd times I calculated it at. Well, the number in the file now wasn't wrong. I definitely didn't double check it though. I just did some basic math. It was like, okay, it takes that long to go through one cycle. How long did I run it for? Apart from what's happening now, we're playing the Moo Farm on the collision JPEG collision video. It's like so different. Wow. I wouldn't have hit that wall knob. I did have like a video idea. I didn't really know how to like word this or title it. So I think I did actually create a basic thumbnail for it. was Mario Kart DS, but basically in Blender, I just go select random faces and delete. And then just set the percentage of that just higher and higher and higher. I think there is also actually a code. I don't actually need to turn off and on the DS menu, just press some buttons and it boots back into the menu. But yeah, just like Mario Kart DS, but with collision that slowly decreases. You guys want to do a speed run? No, I'm not doing a mission mode speed run. You know what? I will practice. Which mission should I practice? I actually need to adjust my window correctly. This screw is not in properly. What is going on in this corner? There we go. 4-5. Is that the one I'm doing? Oh damn it! That may have failed us. 2 wall hits. Ooh. Nah, it still gives us a star. Okay. Oh, my microphone. Which one was 4-5? Oh, this one. Well, the one with the forms. Yeah, I kind of got that when I clicked on it. So you just get the timing correctly, you just get it so easily. But if you need to, like, if you're accelerating when the fonts are going up, it means it's like super easy, but I also need to, yeah, do this one. I hope that would count, because I need to also learn how to do the pause cancelling, but I don't really want to do an entire mission mode run, just get the cheap chili and I get one attempt at it. Maybe I should get a save file up to here and I can just make a bunch of runs with that, or just maybe do a save file on a thing. Also, this mission here, this mission I've been doing really bad at, not because I can't get the rank, just because I'm doing it really badly. Maybe I should probably just like calm down and just like take the straightaway like a normal person rather than be like, ooh, snaking. Like that like, why? I do one snake and it's like, yeah, well. But then that one there, like, god damn it. How do I deal with that? How do you standard Peach? Am I getting freestyles and everything? No, I'm just practicing missions that I'm bad at. Like, why do I keep doing this? Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Because obviously it is midnight for me, and I do enjoy sleep. I've been having a bad time at getting it recently, but I do enjoy when I do get it. Can I redirect? Nah. Anyone playing Mario Kart? With 1 key, thank you very much. Nope, just me. Someone saying goodbye to the Wii U's online. It's already dead. But obviously it's an upcoming stream, so... Not Chip Flake. Chip Flake's not live. It's a Sunday. Or technically it's a Monday, but... But yeah. Oh, that was a bad clip. But yeah. That's the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Rob cards suck. Like, oh my god. Like, really? I mean, it's still 3 minutes faster than a Rainbow Rider. I wonder if, Waluigi's carts will be more Rainbow Rider or more standard Mario. Where's Polt?